Hi, I'm David Marine. I'm here at the Coldwell Banker Smart Home Showcase on the trade show floor at the Consumer Electronics Show. And I'm joined now by Jonathan Frankel, who is the CEO of Nucleus. And Nucleus has an interesting background. And on your website, it says it's built by families, for families, and it plays into a fairly interesting background that you come from. Can you explain that a little bit?
Sure. So I guess I took a non-linear path to designing a family communication system.
Okay.
The computer science degree, then I went to Harvard Law School.
Wow.
At some point in there, I became an ordained rabbi. But then I had a couple
You're
of
busy.
kids. I try to keep busy. I had a couple of kids along the way, and 3 little boys. I know you have 4 boys.
Yeah, for myself.
They wrestle, they build forts, they're crazy. So I was renovating a house in suburban Philadelphia, and my kids were everywhere, and wanted an intercom system.
Okay.
So I went looking just as a consumer for a good intercom system, and I was shocked that the best ones out there were still $3,000, $4,000 for that old bulky, analog systems they put on the wall. And I'm not going to pay $3,000 for the old one. So I was shocked. Nothing existed. No Wi-Fi. Nothing with interactivity. So I found a couple of co-founders, the guy who helped design Google Hangouts, and we built a next-generation family communication device.
So the Nucleus device that we see right here actually came from a real-world need that you saw. So why don't you explain what makes this intercom device so unique?
Sure. So we use Wi-Fi, so you don't have to wire your house at all. And then we also have a wide-angle camera with night vision and a screen, so you can do audio, video in the house. Let's say your kids are upstairs, you hear them, crying, or even worse, like when they're laughing and they're doing something wrong, right? So you hear them laughing, you can touch anywhere on the screen, you'll be able to see them or hear them. Because it's Wi-Fi based, you also can put these in your parents' or your grandparents' house, literally anywhere in the world, and it's an instant connection anywhere in the world. So you basically bring the families closer because geography doesn't matter anymore.
And you've seen a need for this type of device works well, especially with those who have senior citizens within their family, maybe grandparents or parents who may need to be checked on, and allows them to live on their own for a little bit longer. Is that what you're seeing?
For sure. We hear all the time from people, we know from our pre-order data that on average we sell about 4 of these per customer. And we hear all the time that people will buy 3 for their house and 1 for grandma.
Wow.
Right? And this allows grandma to live alone with some independence, and grandma doesn't necessarily know how to use Skype, or she tries to use Skype but it doesn't work so well. But this allows a son, or even my 5-year-old is able to tap it and instantly connect to my parents. Right, so it's so easy even a kid could use, and grandma doesn't have to touch it. Everything's instant and frictionless.
Simplicity and form factor are what make the great smart home tech devices separated from the rest of the pack. Now, this is coming out in the summer of 2016?
Correct.
And what is it going to retail for?
It's $249 for one, and then as you buy a couple more, the price decreases.
There's package deals for it. And is this something that you can do yourself, or do you need a professional install?
Both. So we designed it specifically, my mother could install it, right? It's you can either have a desk stand, where there's no tools necessary at all, or there's a very simple, 2 screws put on the wall and plug it into power and connect to Wi-Fi. So even my mother could literally install it, but we offer professional installation as well.
Good. So it's a balance of both worlds. Well, very interesting product. Love the backstory for it, and you are quite a busy fella. So thank you for joining us here today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
For more information on everything smart home related going on at CES, please visit ces.coldwellbanker.com.